Alright, let's look at the practice exam 2, problem number 8. So we want to use the midpoint rule to approximate this double integral. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so first thing we do is we need to find these x1 bar, y1 bar, and so on. Alright, so we have this region, so x goes from 0 to 2, and y goes from 0 to 4. So we have this region. So here's the y-axis, here's the x-axis. Alright, and let's see, x goes from 0 to 2, so it's going to be here's a 1 and here's a 2. And then maybe I need a longer y-axis. Alright, so I'm going to extend this like that. Alright, so it's going to be, so here's 1, 2, 3, say 4. Alright, so the region is going to look like this. Alright, and what we want to do is we're going to split into, let's see, m equals to 2, so x is split from 0 to 2, it's split in half, and the same thing here. Right, so that would be 1 here and 1 there. Actually, that's 2. Alright, so we're looking at the midpoint, right? So it's going to be right in the middle. So you look at this region here. So here, this is the midpoint there. And that's going to be the midpoint. And that's going to be the midpoint. And that's going to be the midpoint, right? So this is going to be x1 bar. So here, so the coordinate here is going to be our x1 bar, which is going to be equal to 1/2, right? And here is going to be x2 bar. And that's going to be, let's see, between 1 and 2, it's 3/2, right? Alright, then we're going to have, let's see, y1 bar is going to be, that's 1, right? So this is 1. And then we have y2 bar is going to be 3, right? So first one here, so we know that this is going to be 1/2, and y1 bar is 1, right? So this is 1/2, and then y2 is 3, right? This is going to be 3/2, and y1 is 1, so this is 3/2, and y2 is 3, right? So all you have to do is plug in those numbers into the f function. So here is this is gonna be our f of x comma y, right? So if you plug in 1/2 for x and 1 for y, so you're gonna be at 2 times 1/2 is 1 minus 1 squared. So that's why we get 0. So that's how we get that. Right here, plugging 1/2, so it's a 1. Minus 3 squared, so that's going to be 1 minus 9, so it's -8 there. Alright, so you plug in 3/2, it's going to be 3 minus 1 squared, so that's going to be 2 there. Right, same thing, that's going to be 3 minus 3 squared, so 3 minus 3 squared is -6. Right, then if you all compute that, you're going to get -24. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.